Hey guys, welcome back to another homeschooling video, and it's Mervin and Katerina. And in this short video I want to talk about the cost of homeschooling. And we know that homeschooling is a term used for conducting school at home for your children, but inclusive and part and parcel of homeschooling can also be travel schooling and world schooling, and we suggest that. That is why we have World Schooling Calabria. Okay, so because of homeschooling, and specifically there are many costs, emotional costs, many sacrifices, but in this video I want to talk about monetary costs of homeschooling. This depends on where you live. This depends on how many children you have, or if it's just a child, how you want to do it. Okay, so let us give you the monetary fee that we have been paying for Dahlia, our daughter, with homeschooling. It depends on where you live. I'm going to make a comparison so you understand. So we're in southern Calabria right now. Okay, see places like Catanzaro, Taranto. We're in Soverato. In Soverato, we've been to two parental schools basically. Okay, at one of them we used to go take Dahlia 3 times a week, and it was for 2 hours a session, and she learned music and she learned English classes. Those are the main two classes, and that was pretty much 6 hours every week times 4 weeks is 24 hours of schooling. We used to pay how much? 100 euros. There we go. So 100 euros. That's where we were. Then today, where we are at another school, we made a change, and now she's doing classes. She has the option to do classes every day from 9 a.m. in the morning until 1 p.m. every day. So that's 4 hours of parental schooling, which is contributory to homeschooling. It's not public school, and it's not private in the private schooling space. Okay, it is parental schooling, a form of private schooling, but it's more oriented to the Montessori schooling system. You can go and Google Maria Montessori, which is the founder of this ideology and way of educating your child or children. We are paying for the ability to go 5 days per week. We're paying 120.
No, we are paying 120 to go 3 times a week.
Yes, but we have the option of going 5 times. We are choosing 200.
Yeah.
Okay, correction. So 5 times per week is 200 euros, 4 hours per day. Okay, so we chose to do a combination of 2 days of or 3 days of our own homeschooling at home, and then 3 days with the Montessori school system in the parental schooling program, and that is 120 euros per month. Okay, so this is to give you a rough idea where you want to do your homeschooling in combination with other parental and homeschooling programs. This enables you to alleviate some of your responsibilities and all the weight and pressure as a parent, so that you can be about your day's chores and activities while the child is still learning, but yet the child is not in a public school system. I hope that this video has been very helpful for you. Anything else to say?
Yeah, actually there are different options depending on the location, as you said, but also on the kind of school you choose, right? So there are some Steiner Waldorf schools that are more expensive Montessori is, I think, more spread out around Italy. There are a few options in every region, and so the range is up to 500-600 euros a month.
Oh yeah, we forgot. Well, I forgot. Sorry about that. I wanted to include another comparison. So I gave you two comparison, which is not very big in monetary difference. Here in southern Italy, I gave you the first school, which we paid 100 a month for 6 hours a week. Then 3 times, 2 hours each session. Then I gave you the second option, which was 200 for 4 hours a session, 5 days per week. And then we chose from that, we chose 3 times per week, 4 hours a session. So we're putting in 12 hours and we pay 120 euros for that. But I forgot to mention that in Milano, where we went for 1 year of Dalia's parental schooling program, we paid what? 450?
350.
350 plus?
Plus the food was about 100.
Yeah.
Every month.
So 450. So we paid 450, and then we took her to school every morning. What time was that again?
8:30 to 4:30 in the afternoon.
8:30 to 4:30 in the afternoon, 5 days per week. So we were around 450, depending on, you know how schools operate. You need some fees to buy additional learning materials, etc. We were ranging between 450 to 500 euros per month, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see the difference between the prices we've been paying for Dalia's schooling. Now, I just want to throw in one more thing as a bonus. If you're doing homeschooling extensionally speaking, if that's the correct word, in a foreign nation, we went to Spain. I'm going to let my wife explain the fees for that one, okay? Give them the comparison for the 2 schools in Spain.
Well, it depends on the commitment you put on the school. So, for example, if you go for just a few times, the average amount of money you should pay, or you will be asked to pay, is about 25 euros a session, right? If you decide to enroll your child for a month or more or longer, the average price is 250
per month.
Yeah.
And we tried out 2 schools so far in Fuerteventura, Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One, they were actually more recreational, like with side activities like arts, music, creativity, group building, these kind of activities, right? So it was not real literacy education, but yeah, the prices were about that. In one, we used to pay 28 euros per session for 4 hours each time, and for the other one, 30 euros for the whole afternoon.
Wow. So to summarize and conclude the video, there you go. Homeschooling can be very costly, and you have to look for the most cost-effective way. So the way we do it is we do a lot of the homeschooling at home here in World Schooling Calabria. We do a lot of parental schooling, so it's a combo. And then we do travel schooling. We're going on a trip in 2 days' time, okay? And there we will be doing travel schooling where Dalia will be learning about
conservation, so marine conservation and wildlife conservation in the savannah of Africa.
Yeah. Money again. That means we have to buy plane tickets, we have to have boarding and lodging, hotels, we have to pay for tours, etc. So you see in this video we spoke about the cheapest way to do homeschooling from our personal experiences, which we found was 100 euros a month for 3 times a week. And by the way, that wasn't sufficient. Our child had a lot of free time, with the sense of not being connected to other students. That's a downside to it, okay? I don't want to keep you longer in the video. We're going to come back in another video and other videos. I'm going to make a playlist about the cost of homeschooling. This is the name of the playlist, and the cost is not just monetary. We are beginning the monetary aspect, because this is the aspect where a lot of parents are facing challenges, especially in this day and age, where they have to go to work or they are unemployed and they don't have sufficient funds to implement their desire to homeschool their child or children. So this playlist will help you with using other platforms, like digital platforms, where you can pay very little and get a lot of free materials, like at worldschoolingcollaborator.com that we're setting up now. And also where the parents can learn to work from home and build their own online entrepreneurial business of their desire and start an online business. In this way, you get to work from home, like what we are doing. You get to spend time with your child, travel and homeschool and world school, and then it makes life more manageable. It's never easy. It becomes easier. Any closing final thoughts?
Yes, I think that homeschooling is very challenging choice for a family, but at the same time it's a very rewarding choice, because see, now we are living, we are free, we don't have commitments with a school, with a public school or private, and we can set our programs the way we feel like and according to our daughter's passions and orientation for the future.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.